Alright, all cooled off and ready to get back out onto the island. Very, very hot day out there, so just starting to... He was getting to me a little bit, but now back, got a little bit of food in me, and then we're gonna head back out into the island. I just grabbed like a quick little plate of fries from the buffet, but there's actually some food trucks that I was gonna try to go to as I was coming off of the island originally, but just wasn't able to get to them at the time. But I think I'm gonna try those, because it looks like they just had like burgers, fries, hot dogs, stuff like that, so I definitely wanna check those out. So yeah, let's go ahead and head back downstairs and get back to the island. Time out here, we really just kind of sat and enjoyed the vibes of the island.
I spent a whole lot of time out here. Did not. Don't let him lie to you.
Took a little break is all. It was a really hot day today, but nonetheless, we've got a little bit of thunder in the area, so we're going to go ahead and start making our way back before the giant rush once the rain actually rolls in. So we're going to play it safe here and head back to the ship. On board the ship again. We're planning at least to come back out again one more time. We don't leave until 9 p.m. tonight, so we're actually going to get a rare chance to see the sunset from the island. So I think we're going to have an early dinner around 5 p.m. for our actual assigned time dining. But once we get rid of that or get that out of the way, I think we might try to come back out and watch the sunset from the island. Alrighty, back in the room, all cleaned up again. That's a sight that we don't like to see. 167, wow, that's crazy. 2, I don't want to think about that I have to get off the ship tomorrow. I've had a really good time on this ship, but if you guys want a full review of this ship, of the MSC Seashore, go check out our podcast. It is here on this channel. There's a playlist in the playlist tab. Go check out the Cruising is Life podcast. And that is where you'll see the review of this. We do usually review the ship like as soon as we get off of it, so this video will obviously be coming out a couple weeks later, but highly suggest you go check that out if you are interested in the Seascape or are just curious of my thoughts on the ship. I will give you a sneak peek as I have actually really enjoyed this cruise. I will say it's a lot better than Seashore, but Seashore had a few reasons why it wasn't that great. but that was also out of our control. But anyways, so we're just hanging out. As you can see, getting a little dark out there, so that storm is rolling in just a bit. But anyways, we're gonna hang out here on board the MSC Seascape for a little bit more, and then we're gonna get ready for dinner in about 2 hours before we head back out for a sunset out on the island. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, here comes the wind. Run! Oh shit, what? Oh my god, we did.
Why are we dropping?
Bro, what's going on? Oh my god, we're drifting off the dock. We're coming off the dock.
Oh my god.
Bro, what? Oh my god. Oh, our lines are snapping. Look, 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 look. Wait, so. Oh! Hey!
Teams of all station 1 and 2 proceed to mooring failure. Must point attention gangway personnel. Stop traffic and clear gangways. I repeat, attention teams of all station 1 and 2 and proceed to mooring failure. Must report. Attention gangway personnel. Stop traffic and clear gangways. Attention all crew members. This is the bridge of the ship. The bridge. The ship's watertight doors are about to be closed in water for emergency reason. Stand clear of watertight doors. I repeat, stand clear of watertight doors.
Yep, we're about to lose those. We're about to lose those last ones. Wait for it. That's an unfortunate turn of events. Lines just snapped. Looks like we're about to lose those ones too. We're way off the dock and those people are just stuck. Look how long the lines are stretched out. Yeah, they're just smacking the water. Uh-oh. Trying not to get soaked out on the balcony, but yeah, it's not looking good. If we're being completely honest here, that's a lot of people. We're still way off the dock here. Our aft lines, at least one of them have snapped. This does not look good. All right, we took a quick break to get those TikToks and Instagram videos out, but it looks like people are still stuck out on the island. Let's see what's going on outside, though. Okay, so we're closer to the dock. That's good. I'm trying to keep my camera dry. Pushing against the dock a little bit. This is not good. What's going on up here? We're definitely a lot closer. You can see the mooring lines right there, just covered in the rope. That's gotta suck.
Ship alongside, a little bit away from the pier, in order to retrieve the gangway. Once
the gangway fell.
Normal operation will continue. For now, we are safe and we will stay safe. Everything is okay.
Oh, so the gangway fell.
The gangway fell in the water, yeah.
Up into the situation we're holding off the dock because the gangway fell in the water.
Essentially what's going on right now is that everybody is safe things are okay. Everything's going well. Obviously, we're kind of staying against the dock to an extent, or we're trying to push off the dock just slightly with our lines still attached, or with the lines we have left. But essentially what happened is the gangway fell into the water, and right now we are trying to retrieve it. And obviously everybody's still stuck.
By wind gusts exceeding 40 knots, we were temporarily forced to disconnect from the pier for safety reasons. Please rest assured that the safety and well-being of all guests and crew was never in jeopardy, and nobody was injured during this event. As we are working on retrieving one of our gangways that got disconnected, we kindly ask everyone to keep clear of all the stairways and elevators on deck 4 and 5 whilst we are working on bringing our fellow guests back on board. A big thank you to our captain and the amazing team on the bridge for their fast response and keeping us all safe. We thank you for your understanding and cooperation. Once again, thank you for your attention.
Alrighty, the situation has calmed down just a little bit here, just a little bit, on board the MSC Seascape. Now it is time for dinner. We have an early seating at 5 o'clock, which is extremely early. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But there's chicken parm, so I'm not complaining. Love chicken parm. Oh, update.
A very good afternoon, this is your captain speaking. Just to confirm, the vessel is once again safely alongside. I do apologize, it took a bit longer to bring it in, but unfortunately due to the strong wind when the vessel opened up away from the pier, the gangway we were unable to retrieve the gangway, reason of which we had to wait to get the gangway back on board before we are safely able to return alongside. Once again, we're now safely alongside, secure. We just opened a gangway and very shortly we're going to open another one. Thank you for your understanding.
Alright, you heard it here first from the captain. We're opening up the gangways again. Anyways, but it is about 15 minutes till dinner time, now that it's calming down just a smidge.
Time to go to the bar.
Ooh, the bar. Time to go get some food and love me some chicken parm. It was very good on Seashore, so I'm very looking forward to this. Yeah, let's head downstairs. Let's head downstairs. Alrighty, there we go. Oh, that doesn't look fun to sit in though. It's very humid now. It feels like we're on an average day here in Florida. But people are getting back on board. Officially opened up some of the...
And people were at the water on the beach.
Yeah, and then there's people who just went back to the beach. I love that. But people are actually being able to get back on board the ship now, which is good. It's definitely a positive. So, lots of cheering. Woo!